How exciting is it just to be here? And I know the season kind of gets going in a couple days with practices and kind of be around these other area programs.
Well, it's a great event, the Big Four, and to be able to have it in this venue and get all four teams together. All four teams have a terrific history of basketball, not only outside of their own programs, but against each other. So I think it's an outstanding event. It's good to get everybody together, and it's a good way to kick the season off.
You know, you've been through summer workouts now with some of your new guys. Anyone, how summer workouts gone? How are you guys looking?
Summer workouts were good. We were here on campus for 8 weeks during the summer. Did strength and conditioning, did some work in the gym, took classes. Guys worked very, very hard. I thought everybody got a little bigger, stronger, faster, which was the goal. And I thought everybody improved their games and added to their games.
All right, you got your freshmen. You had a big group of freshmen last year, but Marvin, Dom, and Chris really kind of stood out at the end of the year. How have they come back?
Well, they worked. The three of them work extremely hard. They've all put some strength and some size on from the weight room. And we expect them to carry over next year what they finished the year with last year. I think they can all make an impact on us right away.
Yeah, and then you get Khalil and Kevin. After a year of practicing, how excited are you to get those guys out on the court?
Yeah, it'd be good to get them in games. We've got a chance to watch them practice for a year, and they're anxious to get going too.
Yeah. Matt, he came in last year where he put on massive after one off season. Has he done anything, this off season?
Yeah, he's worked hard again. Everything Matt did was as a result of his work. He went from averaging, I believe, 6 a game to 14 a game. Was the 4th leading rebounder in the league overall. So everything he did was his work. He works extremely hard, and he did put on some more size and strength in the summer, and added to his game. And he's anxious to get going. He's taking more of a leadership role with us this year.
This new group you have together, you've got Matt back. How do you feel about leadership? Who do you lean on to shepherd them to get along in the locker room?
I like the group, Mark. We've been able to return a few guys from last year. We've added some guys. Matt obviously is going to be a guy that's going to have a tremendous amount of opportunities to start the year.
Right.
With what he did last year. He's shown leadership to start the season. We're going to lean on him heavily for leadership. And then there's some other guys stepping up too. Marvin Prochet has stepped up a little bit with his leadership. Mo is going to be our only senior, so he's a guy that stepped up with some leadership. Khalil Duke's transfer showing a little bit of leadership, and Kevin Larkin, who's been through it a little bit, showing some leadership. So I think it's good to have a team of a number of leaders.
Right.
You want to have a couple guys you can lean on, but it's always good to have a number of leaders.
You were 11th in points and 10th in field goal percentage last year. The offense has got to be better.
Yeah, we got to score the ball. I thought our defense was pretty good last year.
Got better from the year before.
Yeah, and I thought we rebounded well the year before. The previous year we scored the ball.
Right.
And we didn't guard as well. And then, a new group of guys came in, and now last year I thought we defended well. Some of it was the newness for some guys. We had 9 guys playing their first Division I games.
Right.
I think that has an effect. I think you have to go through things before you get good at them. I think adding Khalil and Kevin, I think is going to help us shoot the basketball. And our guys spent a lot of time in the gym this summer working on that. So I think we have some more guys that can make some shots. I thought our shot selection overall was pretty good. You always want it to be better, but I thought it was pretty good. We got to make open shots and score the ball.
Right. Point guard has been an issue, production-wise. Is it a sort of 3 guys there? Shane, James, Dwayne?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Shane is going to be an off-the-ball guy. He can play a little bit of the point, but I think we're going to rely on Dwayne. We're going to rely on James Towns, freshman.
Right.
And we're going to rely on Khalil to play a little bit. We'll see how that goes and maybe be able to put him in there and play some minutes also.
Dwayne, tell me a little about him. He was a later signing.
Yeah, junior college transfer. Very quick, very good with the basketball. I think he's a very good passer. Can make an open shot, but his strengths are getting guys shots and getting you up the floor. So we're hoping that he can get us a little bit more in transition. We had some, when you look at statistical numbers, we had a decent amount of transition opportunities last year. We didn't convert. And those are areas we have to get better in to score the ball. We got to convert better in transition. We got to make more free throws, and we got to make open threes. That hurt us offensively last year too. And I think him at the point, getting us up the floor and be able to create shots for others, is going to help us in that area.
And he's got 3 years, right?
He's got 3 years,
Okay,
yeah.
so that's a good
And
thing.
James is similar also. You know, James is a guy that can get shots. Now, he
He can
scored a little
distribute.
bit more in high school.
Right.
But he's able to get in the lane. He's got good quickness and strength for a freshman. So we expect him to be able to do some of those things also.
Defensively, how do you feel about any of those guys? Dwayne, James?
Yeah, I like us defensively. I think, I thought last year our defense was, it's not ever where you want it to be, but I thought it was pretty good.
Right.
And I think our guys took a little bit of pride in defense and rebounding. And, we're going to have to it's going to be for this team to get better and advance, it's going to be a true team effort. Matt obviously is a guy who stands out. And we'll have other guys who will have an opportunity to, but we're going to need everybody. And part of that's going to be everybody playing defense and everybody guarding and everybody rebounding. And I think that can get better even from what it was last year.